everybody, this is your girl Deborah Coco, and make sure you check out Just Give Me the Mic on all social media. Also, check us out on Bronxnet Channel 16 on Sundays at 10 p.m. And soon we'll be launching on MNN coming up in June, everybody. So stay tuned for that network information. Support. If you want to interview, make sure you hit me up on justgivemethemic12@gmail.com. You want us to come out and rep at one of your events, also hit me up for that as well. And love is love, everybody. See y'all soon. Support. That I really like that. Now that I've seen it live. Hi everybody, welcome to the Just Give Me the Mic show. I am Deborah Coco, and first thing that I have to say is that yesterday on the 9th marked the 10th year anniversary for Just Give Me the Mic. I cannot believe that time has moved along 10 years. Like, right, thank you. I must have started this when I was like 5, because I'm still going strong and still have that energy. But look, I'm so excited about 2021. The fact that we can't go in the studio, that is not stopping anything. We are still coming live and direct to you. We're still bringing great shows, great content. Not as many outside events as before, but we're going to bring as much as we can here to the studio. So today I'm so excited. I have a longtime friend and great music artist and this great business person. Like, he's going to share a lot of great knowledge with you today. So make sure you pay attention so you can learn some things. But today I want to welcome Nymrod to the show. And it's exciting because we started off and, well, a matter of fact, I think I was like 5 years in when I met Nymrod. And I was like, Nymrod, he seemed so different. Like, he stood out from a lot of other artists that I ran into. He had the stage confidence, the stage presence. He had great interview skills. His music was dope, and the mastering of it sound very, very professional. Like, everything was on point when I met Nymrod. So yeah, and I'm like, a lot of times you meet people as they level up, in the game. But upon introduction, you seem to have already been leveled up. So I'm like, where is it else for this man to go except to, be with Rockefeller or whatever labels that was rocking at the time, like, but major. I just saw a major, So thank you for joining me again. Like, it's always exciting. Yes, it's always exciting. Like, we be in Philly, wherever. We run into each other at the strangest places, and you always ready, right? Isn't that a fact? And you always ready to hit that stage and just murder it. Just do what you do. You know what I'm saying? So, how many years for you?
10.
A 10 too? Oh, shoot. 10 is the lucky number.
No, 11.
So
11 when we in 2001, 11.
Okay, 11. So I know people probably have seen you on the show before, so I'm not going to get into what got you into music, who was you inspired to, listening to growing up. We going to bypass. If y'all want to see that, go to the YouTube page and y'all can catch, right. The history is there. And Nymrod, he definitely talks about what's going on. One thing I know about you, like, you're very, very vocal on social media platforms, right? So, and I try to tell a lot of artists that you really need to make your presence known on social media. Like, how do you want people to know who you are? How do you think you're going to attract people outside of your circle to even want to listen to you and follow you if you don't share yourself, right?
That's a fact. Right, I had that argument every day. Every day I had that argument with artists.
You do? So how do people feel? Do they feel like you do too much, you don't do enough, you should do more? Like, what is the consensus on that? What's the feedback you get?
They think I should be censored. But I'm not gonna ever be censored.
No.
They want me to stop. They say I do too much.
But why? I mean, Is it because some of the information that you give out? It has to be a reason, because I see people promoting all day long their music. Sometimes they got a good
Right,
following, sometimes they don't. But
right.
what are the benefits to you when you go live? Like, what is your purpose when you go live and you talk about your music in other situations? Like, what is your purpose?
My purpose is to teach people what and what not to do. You know what I mean? In the music business. I'm not perfect. I've made mistakes. It's all a learning thing, especially when you have your own company.
Right.
You're never gonna make the right decisions all the time. So I just try to, when I go live or when I go on social media, even when I have a conversation with an artist or businessman, it's just, well, these are the things that I did and this is was the results. And I wish I would have did this differently, or I'm happy that I did that. You know what I mean? So
No, I'm definitely noticing that you are being very transparent today. Like,
mhm.
as far as like you said, if there's something that you wish that you would have did different, or something that you want to correct that you did, you don't mind going out and talking about it, like letting
Right.
everybody know that, okay, I take this L, or I take this W, I want, or whatever the situation is. Like, you don't have no problem being transparent and talking about that. So what I wanted to get into is that growing up, because not that you grew up in the business, but like over the years, let's say during your process of growth, right?
Hmm.
What is one situation in your journey that really stood out as something that you probably wish didn't happen?
Mm.
Yeah, it's not like, I'm kind of switching it up a little bit, because people know you, they hear about you, people hear about certain situations. But is there anything that you want to
It's
talk about and kind of address?
um, dating Jules and her being with her in this business. I wish I would have never
Hmm.
done.
Yeah.
I feel like that was a long time headache that I'm still dealing with. So
Okay.
that's something that I wish I would have never done.
So how do you feel about the mixing business with pleasure? Like, how
Oh,
do you feel about that?
you can do it. You can do it. You just got to find the right one. Like one I'm seeing is is in the business, and
Hmm.
it's no price. It's just you got to find the right one. A lot of people, male and female, are not mentally stable
Right.
to do both. So it's some people say don't mix business with pleasure. Okay, but a lot of time us being artists or even whatever, that's 9 times out of 10 who we're gonna find. We're gonna bump
Because that's
in.
who's around you, right?
Right. That's who's gonna bump in. That's who you're gonna bump into. If
Hmm.
you might bump into a handsome gentleman, or you might bump into a very beautiful young lady. That's a singer or a rapper or host or whatever it is that they are. 9 times out of 10, that's
Right.
who you're gonna bump into. You're not gonna bump into the plain Jane regular chick or this, that, and the third, unless you came into business with her or him.
Right. Right.
You know what I mean? So so when they say don't mix business with pleasure, it's very hard. It's not about that. You saying don't date then, because I'm not going to date this person because they're an artist. That's retarded. That's
Right.
not
Right.
that doesn't make sense. It doesn't. You just need somebody with a sound mind and that can walk the walk, not just talk the talk, but walk the walk. You know what I mean?
Right.
So
So how do you handle the balance when you have because I found it a little hard for me. I'm not saying, I've also done that. I've also mixed business with pleasure. And
right.
how do you balance that? Because I mean, in some cases, you still have to have your individuality, like, look,
Hmm.
I was, as certain parts of this I was doing before I even met you versus what we're doing together. Like, do you find that to be a challenge for you to balance those two aspects?
No, again, I feel it's you and your partner. My partner,
Okay.
she's a host, public figure, and that's your business. What you're doing
Right.
there, that's your business.
Right.
If you need my support, just let me know. You know what I mean?
Right.
That's
Right.
just it. So I don't see the problem.
Okay, good, good. Because I just know that certain people do have that, but I guess once you do have that open line of communication and you really talk about, look, this is how I do my thing. They discuss how they do their thing, and y'all see how y'all can make that come together and work. You know what I'm
Right,
saying? So
right.
that's real adult and grown like. But there is a flip side where you don't always get that. So you've actually been very lucky when it comes to that. So what is the one thing about you that you think makes people most nervous about you? Because you make people nervous. You know you do, Nimrod. You make people nervous. So what do
I
you
don't know
think it
how.
is about you that makes people nervous?
I don't know how I make people nervous. I'm a dominant man. I'm a man. I don't know how to be nothing else.
Right.
I was raised that way by my brother. And I'm just a man. So I guess that's what make anybody that's not secure in who they are, whether they a man or even a woman, very nervous. You understand me? I walk as a man. I speak as a man. Sometimes I may be a little, but you know, I've always carried myself in that way. So if you're a weak person, I feel that would definitely make a person nervous. Because you don't
Okay.
know how to deal with a man because you're used to dealing with boys or stupid little girls. You don't know how to conduct yourself around an adult. So,
Right.
you
Right.
know, and that's why I get myself I feel in a lot of situations because that's how I handle myself. And I say what I feel. I don't bite my tongue. I don't tuck my tail between my legs. That's just who I am.
Right. No, no, you've always been very straightforward when it comes to that. So, how do you feel about, well, no, let me ask you this. Is there one thing that you feel that you do not get credit for in the business?
Yeah, I
Or
do.
is it a few things? Like what comes to mind with that question?
I've helped so many artists be successful. Not even be successful, but to get shine. Me being
Hmm.
successful is being all over everywhere. But artists that wasn't even known, nobody even knew who they were, or if they didn't know them, they wasn't doing nothing at the time. They didn't have a video to their name. They wasn't doing the shows. They wasn't doing nothing. I have boosted artists to do that. I've cleaned up artists, gave them their name, just put them out there in the forefront. And a
Right.
lot
No.
of people don't recognize that because if it wasn't for me, they wouldn't even be thought of.
Right.
So
Right.
you know,
So let's talk about your company, Federal District, because I know there's been some changes, right?
mm-hmm,
And you got a whole new team now.
mm-hmm.
So let's talk about the moves that you're making with your business side and how is that what is that going to how is that affecting the music that's coming out today, your partnerships today? Let's talk about those two things.
Well, everything is good with that. Our federal district is signed under PYN, Wu-Tang Management. So we're signed under them, which is going great. I still got King Flow. I got Angie Star now. And we're just working on seeing, who it is. I might just keep it as that. I'm focusing on a couple of my albums that's get ready to come right now, and I think that's the main thing I'm gonna do. King Flow is doing great. He just dropped the song The Five, and it's all over everywhere. He's already at
Wow.
like 40,000. He's doing his.
Did you wait a minute, did I lose you? Uh-oh, we lost him.
I'm here. I'm here. Can you hear me?
Oh, okay. Yeah, I can hear you now.
Yeah.
So shout out
Yeah. I
to
had a.
King Flo though, because I had the opportunity to meet him, and I'm happy to hear that he's doing well with his music.
Oh, he's amazing. Amazing. Very proud of him. Angie Starr is at 10,000 now. She's doing great
Wow.
as well. So we all working, man. The promotion from Wu Tang Management PYN is amazing right now, and I appreciate them. So we're doing great.
So how did that deal work out for you? You was able to actually join them and bring your whole company into the agreement, and you brought your artists along, and I know you also have like some music producers under federal district now, right?
Yeah, yeah. I got new older kid. We work with Remy. I got new older kid, which is he's my CEO now as well. Michelle is CEO and Maisha is COO. So I got a full staff and a full label now. So it's working out beautifully. but I had went to PYN last year and to talk about joining back with them as an artist, you know. And
Okay.
I used to be part with them in 2013 with Honey
Hmm.
De Niro. Me and Honey De Niro did a album together called Mr. and Mrs. Smith. We did
Oh
really
yeah,
well.
yeah,
Yeah,
I
we did
remember that. Yeah, that was
right.
great.
We did great. And unfortunately, you know, due to certain people, we had to part ways over there, and I went off doing my own thing, and I started Federal. But you know, me and Vega always has been in touch, and I came back to him during the pandemic. We sat down and talked, and I was like, man, you know, I want to label a home. That's when, you know, me and these other artists broke up, like, you know, Lulu and all them, you know, when everything went crazy, and I was just lost. I didn't know what I was going to do. Like as far as like I didn't know where I wanted to go. Not lost that, you know, because I never needed nobody to do anything. I didn't know where I
Right.
wanted to go with my music. And Vega was like, "Come down." We spoke, gave me 80,000. You know, walked away with that and started Federal back up.
I mean, people don't even have those kind of deals come across their tables nowadays. So I definitely have to salute you for that. So how do you
Yes,
protect yourself? Because I've seen that you've worked with this group of people, that group of people, and that's natural in the business. You know,
mhm.
relationships don't last forever. You know, that's just how it
Right.
goes, period. So my thing is, how does Nimrod protect himself when he goes into these different partnerships and, and when you may have to leave? Like, what are some of the key points to that?
Every artist that I work with, I put them on paperwork, whether they like the paperwork or they don't. Then if you don't like it, then we don't do business. That's it.
Right.
Uh, if I put any money out for you, either owe me the money back or I own everything. You own nothing but your
Okay.
words on your paper. But your words on your
Right.
paper. And that's just it. You know, I own the beat, I own the videos because I'm paying for everything. These artists
Right.
pay for
Right.
zilch. And that's it.
Right.
That's another thing. They don't pay for nothing. There's no independent label out that pays for everything. I pay for
No,
everything.
not today. Not
Everything.
today.
No,
Not today.
no. I
And
pay
that's
for
what I've
everything.
learned about. That's what I've learned about a lot of different labels. I mean, nowadays with the music industry kind of be is it's not as stable as it was before. And since a lot of ownership is now in the independent artists or companies' hands, I noticed that you should actually have paperwork if you are providing the beat. You're not asking for no upfront. Like I'm just discussing this because this is like normal business
Right.
today. If you're walking into a management company and you don't really have the high numbers, they're building you, they're promoting you, they're providing the beat, they are doing video shoots and everything for you, then, that's how it normally goes today. Am I right?
That's right. No label does that anymore. Nowadays, if you don't have no money to put behind yourself, labels are not even working with you. To be honest with
Hmm.
you, if you don't have the money to pay for your photo shoot, your video, your this, your that, your studio time, labels are not working with you. They're not. So
So
again,
how can an artist who doesn't have those things, right? Well, matter of fact, like you said, they keep their publishing. They keep right. They kind of keep their publishing. Is that how it works?
they keep their vocals. You can get like
The
with me,
vocals. Okay.
right? If it was like me, you can pay me out for what the money that I put in. Whether it's a video or like if you want to leave, you can pay me for your video or whatever else that need to be paid for that I put my money into, or everything is mine. I own the video, I own everything. You don't own nothing.
Okay, okay. And like I said, this is not the first time I've heard this. This is definitely like customary now because from the management side, you don't want to lose money. I mean, how fair
Right,
is it to management to put money in and all time, effort, and all of that, and you just walk away and then they have
right,
nothing? Nobody wants to take a
right.
loss like that from the business side. So, I mean, that's how it basically goes today. Now, for yourself, with your new arrangement that you have, they gave you money up front. So, what's the expectations that they have on you as an artist in your new situation?
Well, they gave me that money up front for myself. That was for me.
Oh,
And
just
then
for
and then
joining,
after
right?
right. That was for me. And so after that, after I did educated music and educated music did so well that they was like, why don't you just put your whole label up under us? So I did very good
Nice.
with educated music. Yeah, educated music. All my videos are 20,000 and plus. I did over 185. I should be at 200 now, but over like 185 views and listens on that piff. So,
Wow.
I did, my numbers is really good. And there was a lot of it, I put that out for free just to give away to the people. And it did very well with promotion behind with PYN and everything. So
No, no, that's awesome. So that's another key point for artists. Once your numbers is up, it gives you some leverage, and
it
there's
does.
still a possibility of getting that upfront money, right? Because a
Right,
lot of
of course.
people think that they can't really get that money like that, but you have to achieve a certain level, within your numbers to be able to negotiate when you hit that table. That's how that definitely works. So I want to before we get into your latest project that's going on right now, I want to ask you throw some other questions out at
Deborah
you.
Coco, I got to stop
Yes.
you. Yo, what are you watching right now? What are you watching?
Cool.
Hold on. She's on here, Deborah Coco.
Somebody's
I'm,
watching Deborah Coker right now.
I'm watching you. I'm watching, he's watching you right now called Pocket Full of Game.
Oh, that's what's up. Shout out to Pocket Full of Game. Yes, yes. I was just talking about that on my live. I'm actually in part 2 as well.
You on part
I'm,
two? Wow.
yeah,
He
I'm in
said,
part
what's
2
up,
as
man?
well. Tell them what's up. Yes, I have been. See, that's what I've been doing on my personal side. I've been doing Just Give Me the Mic, but I've actually acted in about 7 projects over the past
Awesome.
year. I've been having a ball with acting.
Yeah, she's all over the place. She said, yeah, she's the,
Yes,
yeah.
yes. I'm on
He said,
Amazon Prime, Tubi, Hulu.
uh,
I'm definitely moving around. Oh, that's much love. Tell them thank you for that. Thank you
she
for that. I'm
thank you for that.
smiling.
That's dope.
Yes, yes. So,
That's
and
dope.
Nimrod, on a personal tip, like, what keeps Nimrod up at night? What Nimrod be worrying about? Like, what's some of the things you have on your mind?
I love money. So I'm always thinking about money and new ways to make money. So, I don't, I like, like now I'm working. You know what I'm saying? So I'm always out working, making money, whether it's real estate, the stock market, the moving business, whatever I'm doing, the music, I just want to make money. So I'm always moving. That's always on
Yeah,
my
you on
brain.
the move right now. You on the move right now.
I'm
You
on the move
definitely
right
on the
now.
move. You on the move right now doing it. Like I
That's
said,
a
I
fact.
always, I always enjoy talking to you because I feel if people find out more about what you do and how you do it, because there is a
Mhm.
lot of adversity. There's a lot of people out here that will try to trip you up in your game, try to throw you off your game. But if they can find the strength to get the confidence and don't worry about none of that stuff, like you are definitely a person that I say is almost like a spokesmodel for that because you don't let none of this stuff get to you. And outside of that, if you learn how to flip that, right, and use that stuff to your advantage, you will always be a winner, right or
Oh
wrong.
yeah, that's a fact. Listen, I say this, and I always say it. My mom would say this. They talked about Jesus, so who am I? You understand what I'm saying? So I appreciate it, and I love it. And all the stuff that people have said, we about to take that and do a show. We're gonna be doing the Uncle Grease show. I'm gonna be
Oh,
Uncle
okay.
Grease, and my son is gonna be Nimrod. And like everything
No
people said
way.
about him, yeah, everything people said about him, about the fake jewelry, about the fake sneakers, he's gonna go get those things, and it's gonna be a funny show. You understand what I'm saying? So all those negative things, you want to turn them into a positive and make jokes about them and put it out there for the people to laugh at. So that's all. I appreciate it.
Yes, yes. So let's talk about what are some things that you want the public to know that's going on with you right now. I know you have the projects, you have the business. Like, let's talk about your goals that you see or that you want to make happen in the very near future.
The very near future, I want Federal District just to be a place, a home for artists to come and be able to do their thing. The talented ones that cannot afford it, I want Federal to be that home for people that don't have the means and the income to do it. I just want to provide jobs for people. Again, when I open up this, try to open up this movie company, I want to have jobs for people to be able to come act. I kind of want to be the Tyler Perry of rap. You
Right, right,
understand?
right.
And give people opportunity to do the things that they never could do. And that's all I
Right.
want. That's what I feel I'm here for. That to help people get where they need to go.
So let's talk about this new release, this new music, looking real grown and sexy and all that. Well, let's talk about that a little bit now. Let's talk about Take You There. Where you trying to go,
Right.
Nimrod? What you trying to do? Let's talk about that.
I, I just want to the new album, Educated Music, something to give people, 'cause do all the talk. I don't want no women to think that's who I really am. Because just because you leave a bad taste in one person's mouth, you understand me? There's a sensitive side to me. You know what I mean? And again, I love everybody. I love everybody, whether they like me or they don't, or whatever, how that is. And I just wanted to show that through my music. So, Take You
Okay.
There was just something different. It was for the ladies. You understand what I'm saying? Good music. Shout out to her. Shout out to Mello. Shout out to New World for the beat. And it was good music, man. And that's just what I want to provide, for the ladies.
Okay. Well, I
They
definitely
don't
want
never
to
get to
feature
see that
this.
side of me at all.
No, not really. You have done some other videos, but this one, I was like, "Ooh, this one is really nice." So I'm gonna throw it over to the producers. I want them to actually air that video right now, and then we're gonna come back and talk about it. So now we're gonna have a little premiere, and it's "Take You There" featuring Nimrod, Mello, and her. Y'all check it out.
Breaking up.
She was more than a goddess from heaven. I could call her perfection. Faster than Nicolas Cage in 60 seconds. More lethal than any weapon. I feel like I'm in the church confessing. She gave me a second chance on life. Of course I accept the price, not fake like moist night. I just wanted a bite, conflict my soul like Christ. This can't be life, of course this is life. Right. I just wanna rock with you. I just wanna rock with you. Rock on, baby. I just wanna rock with you. I just wanna rock with you. Rock on, baby. Rock on, baby.
Tell me something that it's worth it.
Play some music. Listen. Check. Excuse me, miss, your perfume smell like your daddy got money. I'm a trust fund baby, you can trust me. There's a difference between a and a custody. Alright, I'll let you come and me. I'm Luciano, baby girl, I'm feeling lucky. I'm definitely feeling lucky. Have you ever been to Barbary, London? Laying on the beach, rapping the shorty with I never felt a feeling like this. I don't know how to shake it, I don't know how to break it. Make it bigger than life. Give you my days and nights, and closer to be alright. Right. I just wanna rock with you. I just wanna rock with you. Rock on, baby. Rock on, baby.
I love that. I love that video, Nimrod. It's so dope.
That's one of my favorite videos, man. I really like
Yes,
it.
I can see you had a lot of fun doing that video. So
Yeah.
that's what we can expect coming up on this new project. Like, talk about it. Like, break down the singles. What's your message? What you trying to say? What you want us to understand and get from the latest project from Nimrod?
Um, this new project again is just another side of me that I wanted to show the people that I have different sides. You know what I mean? It's just not all about shoot 'em up, bang bang. You know, toss them off the rooftop. You know what I mean? Again, I wanted to speak to my women on this album, but I spoke to my fellas too. So you're gonna see a lot more of that from me. Um, you know, I got a lot of things to talk about. You know, and this new album, Educated Thug Music, that's coming in a couple of months. That album is gonna be crazy. So you know, you got a lot coming from me. So you know, I'm gonna be here for a while, man. You know, I used to fight with myself about wanting to stick it out and still be an artist, but I'm not going nowhere, man. So I'm gonna be here
You
for a
not
while. So
right.
respect. I'm not going nowhere. Nowhere. Why? Would I?
Right.
Why?
I mean, you're really still passionate about it and you have the joy, why not pursue that and continue on with it? So let's kind of talk about where you was at the other day on social media, because you was kind of reflecting
Hmm.
and telling people how you was feeling and that some changes needed to be made. Like, do you want to elaborate on that a little bit more about where you was at and what you was meaning by, how you was really feeling?
I was sick recently, and I was just laying up on my back like for a good week. I had the bad flu. It wasn't corona, thank God. You know, I had my corona test that came back negative, but I got the flu and I was on my back for a good week. And
Hmm.
I was just reflecting about everything that I did, kind of like what me and you was talking about mistakes. And it's just not gonna be that anymore. Uh, I always worried about other people, and now it's just me more worrying about myself. And
Okay.
being that boss that I know I should be, instead of letting people I feel take advantage and not being that person that I know I should be. I feel like sometimes I dumb myself down for other people, and I'm not gonna be that way anymore. You understand me?
Okay.
So uh, more, more, more on my way to the prize. I want to get to the prize and win. So that's where I'm at
Because
mentally.
you was talking about
You know, I
changing
got,
your
you know,
social media, right? You had mentioned that you want
oh
the.
yeah, I'm gonna have all new social media platforms. I'm gonna be deleting my Facebook page. I'm gonna be getting a new page that is not gonna have the everybody that's my friend. You know, a couple of people. You know, definitely you. But like I'm gonna be having people like from overseas on my page, LA. You know, I just have a lot of cluttered people there that's not there that don't support. And that's what I tell my artists. Like, you need people on your page that you don't know. You understand me?
Right.
Instead of having your friends there. You know what I mean?
Right.
Go look at people at Germany and add friends on Germany. You know what I mean? They like hip hop, China,
Right.
Tokyo. Add different
Right.
people on your page. You understand me? Social media fits all out there. And that's why a lot of these artists never get as far as in front of their face because
Right.
they don't go outside of their own universe to promote that thing that's called music. You understand
Hmm.
me? You know, just to take it someplace else. Frankie, the hustler, uh, Frank Lucas. He was the biggest drug dealer. Why? Because he went beyond Harlem. It wasn't just
Right.
Harlem. And
Right.
I use that to say you have to be a great artist besides just your hood. You got to go outside of your hood. And nowadays,
Right.
we really can't because of the pandemic. But the way we can is let's add people that's not from Brooklyn. Let's add people that's not from Harlem, Queens. Let me go somewhere else. Let me go to LA. Let me go to Canada and see who's on social media that I can add on there. And then I
Right.
add their
Right.
friends too from over there. You know what I mean? So that's what I'm just totally different. I just want to be different. I don't want to be the
And that
same guy I've
actually
been.
comes from a place of kind of not feeling frustrated, but you have to realize your position where you're at, right? Like we all expect our
Right.
friends and family to support us, but at the end of the day, how long does that really go on? People have lives. People stop supporting you for whatever reason. You know what I'm saying? We can't get in people's heads. And some people just don't want you to get bigger than them or succeed or do better than what they're doing. There's so
That's
many
right.
different reasons to that. So I think it is important, like what you said, like I
Right.
doing this whole COVID thing, I sat back, right? Because sometimes I feel like I don't have the support. And I'm like, but am I doing this for support or am I doing this because this is what I love to do? So sometimes you got to get yourself back on
Mm-hmm.
track with that and get back focused. You know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? But that's why I joined
That's right.
Clubhouse and all these different, they got Cookout,
Mm-hmm.
all these different apps where you talking to people all over the world because now I have friends,
Mm-hmm.
more people in Atlanta, more people in Texas, people in Canada. Like Clubhouse is, like
Mm-hmm.
international right now. So I'm taking
Right.
advantage of those apps to meet other people that have the same passion and love that I have. And we all want to see each other succeed. Like we genuinely are supporting people because we love this. You know what I'm saying? I also
Right.
had to change my
Right.
circle. I had to change my circle, right?
That's
Because
right.
I want to be about around people that's thinking how I'm thinking. We want to create. We want to follow our dreams. We want to make money. We want to be self-sufficient. We want to be stable. We want to be positive.
Mm-hmm.
I'm trying to now connect my energy with people that have that same energy. You know what I'm saying?
That's right. That's
Yeah,
right. That's what you
right.
gotta
So
do. You gotta cut. You gotta cut the people. A lot of people don't want to do no more than what they're doing. They happy with that. And when you start to grow and be better than that, they want to pull you right back down. So you gotta remove those people. That's all.
right. Right. So the way I'm moving now during COVID, this might be the way I move. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm picking up on a lot of different things now. And, I thought, some people supported me when I went into acting. I have some people that, and, it's just funny style, and I'm just really paying attention. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm
Right.
really paying
Right.
attention and I don't expect nothing from nobody. And if I put up a post about something and if nobody likes it, I'm okay with that today. You know what I'm saying?
Me
Before I'd be
too.
like,
Huh?
damn,
That's right.
only got 3 likes, you know what I'm saying? But now today, I'm
Mhm.
like, hey, I'm throwing it out there. You watch it or you don't. You might miss
That's
something.
right.
You might be dropping something that
Hmm.
somebody can need, and by you be like, oh, I ain't watching that for whatever reason. You might miss something. You know what I'm saying?
That's right. That's right. It's educational.
It's
Everybody
education.
is always something to be learned every day, and that's one thing that I'm learning now. With the meditation more with myself. I take an hour out and do that every day besides working out, and
Very
it's
good.
always something to be learned. I'm yeah, I'm
It's
reading a
mind,
lot
body, and
more.
soul, right? Mind, body, and soul.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
got to feed your mind, body, and
Mind,
your
body, and
soul.
soul.
Right, right.
Yes,
So what you
yes,
meditating
yes.
now? You
So,
working out?
uh-huh. Working out an hour a day. See, you know what I do? I get in the shower. There's these little things called they're like Vicks things that you put in the shower, and when you turn the shower on, it steams up and it opens up your pores. So I sit in the
Okay.
hot shower, make sure it's on steam, put that in there, close my eyes, and just meditate for about 40, not 45 minutes, about half an hour. I stay in there. You understand me? And then I get up, I go running. I try to run every day, do a little bit of push-ups and work out. To keep yourself fit and healthy. You understand? So
Right,
I was
right.
able to dodge being sick for all these years. You know what I mean?
Hmm.
But I got to get back into that because I just lost myself for a minute. You know what I mean? So
Well, you have a lot of things on your plate, and like when you have running a company, right? Because you got your regular life, you're running a company, you're managing artists, right? And you're making
right,
decisions for all. It's easy for you to get lost, but you have to make that conscious decision daily. You have to, just like you have to drink
right,
a certain amount of water a day to be healthy. Like you have to fit yourself into your own schedule, right? That's what I've been doing. I've been
It's
penciling
true.
my own self in to my own schedule. Like I don't care what I have to do today. I'm gonna make sure I have a salad. I'm gonna make sure, like I have my little spa treatments in here now. You know, I do the whole mat. I do like
Okay.
the whole complete. I go get massages. I make sure I go swimming. Like I'm doing things that I know that makes me feel better, and I'm not looking for outside
Right.
sources to do that. You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of
Right.
the day, when
Right.
I'm alone, and I want to be happy when I'm alone. You know, it don't
That's
change.
right.
So
That's right.
I feel like
That's
I don't
right.
know if it's COVID, whether I'm doing the vitamins, I'm doing the water, I'm trying to eat better. I'm trying to make sure I try to have positive affirmations and thoughts. These are all things that I'm doing that I feel is important for me. And like you said, you have your regimen now because when you go out in the public and you dealing with people, you need to have that strength, wherever it comes from, right? You need to have that strength to deal with
Mm-hmm.
people. So that's good. We got to
Yeah.
talk about a little bit about our personal thing. So, are you looking for artists? What's happening? Because you said you got Angie Starr, and who else is on your label under you?
No.
What?
King Flow. I'm
King
not
Flo.
looking for nobody else. I don't want to be
Okay,
bothered with any other artists.
that's good. That's
That's it.
good. No,
I'm good
because
on
it
that
brings
right
drama
now.
sometimes,
I'm just
right?
focusing on them.
So when can we expect your project to come out?
I May. I'm in the studio as of next week. It takes me no time to do an album, so I'm looking at it in May. And then I'm back in the studio, so I can be right back with another album for you guys with Vinny Idol. And then after that, next year is my super big album. You know, like that album is gonna be crazy. You know, God spare my soul and see another year. We already got Mary J. Blige, we already got Rick Ross, we already got Method Man.
What?
I just added Busta Rhymes to that album, and I'm
Nice.
looking to see if the financial fit we can get Alicia Keys or Bruno Mars.
Wouldn't that be so? I was just about to ask you, now that you're under Wu Tang, are you going to be able to work with some of the other artists under that umbrella?
Yeah, Method Man definitely trying to put a joint together with him. Raekwon, I believe that's going to be in the next few months. I'm gonna get him on a project with me and Vinny Idol. Um, and I might say Method Man for the album, the main album next year. So we'll see if we can get that
Okay.
going. But that's not a problem. We already talked to Jimmy King and Vega about that. So, but Raekwon is definitely thinking about this year to
That'd
get
be
him on the
dope.
joint with me and Vinny Idol. Yeah, and then next year we'll do Method Man and have him on that main album. So,
I'm not really
and
one to
hopefully
be
everything will be up
starstruck.
by then.
No, look, if
Mhm.
blessings, I wish you blessings, man, because that would tear the whole thing up right now. That's all I got to say. I can say other, but that would really be a big
That's a
impact. But one thing I wanted to say though, when I finally had the chance to meet Method Man, because I never, for some reason, I just couldn't meet him or Redman. And I actually must say I was so starstruck when I met him
mhm.
last year, and I've 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 talked to many people. I've never been starstruck than the time when I was
Right.
standing next to him and Redman. Like my whole mind went blank. I didn't even know what to ask. Like I've never had that experience before. I am a true fan of Method Man. Like he doesn't even know. Like just a fan from day one. And luckily for me, when I
Right.
did that interview, he grabbed the mic. I think you might have saw I posted it and he started singing. And I started singing with him. And I was like, thank
Yes.
God. Because I was like, I don't know what to ask
Yes.
this man. Like, I do not know what to ask him. And that video actually went viral. But that is like one of my secrets. I was terrified, okay, when I had to open up my mouth and talk to Method Man. I was so scared, but it worked out nice. Thank you, Method Man. Shout out
It's
to
like,
you
what do
for
you
that.
ask them?
I didn't know what to ask him. I was going to ask him, do you still
Right.
smoke
It's like, what
weed?
do you?
Do you get
That's it.
high? Right. I'm like, I didn't know
Right.
anything about power at that point. So I had no idea that he was going to do power. So I was just like, I was truly dumbfounded. And I've never In the whole 10 years I've been doing this, I've never felt that way before. And like I said, I've met Snoop Dogg. I've met so many different people, but met the man, I could not speak. I could not speak. But I would love to see a collaboration. You and Raekwon, yo.
Mm,
Man, I just see big things for you, Nimrod. And I'm just going to say, like, I'm so proud that, that when we met, I've seen nothing but growth. And I've seen people try to throw barrels. I've seen people try to jump out the bushes on you. I've seen it. And you are still moving, still signing deals today. You know what I'm saying?
mm,
Still doing great things and still helping other people. So don't stop, never
right.
stop. We're going to be looking for this new music that's going to be coming out. Where can they find you on social media? Well, if you're going to keep your
You
social
know what
media,
I
I don't
say,
know.
girl.
Google me.
I mean, no. I'm going to keep my social. I'm just going to have a new page, a new people. But like I tell people always, just Google me. I'm Googleable. Nymrod, Nymrod. I'm Googleable
Yes,
or whatever like
yes.
that. So Google me, baby. I hear it, baby.
All right. But before I let you go, right? I forgot to ask you this one question. You work with many
Mm,
different management companies, right? How do you know that now this is your perfect fit? Or is this your
right.
perfect fit? How do you know?
Um, I love PYN. I love Wu Tang Management. They let me do my thing. Shout out to Mook. Shout out to King. Shout out to Vega. They let me do my thing, and I love it. They treat me like one of them, and what I mean by one of them, somebody that could sit at the boardroom table and have a say. So you can't buy loyalty. You can't
Right.
buy a peace of mind, and that's what they give, and that's what they give me. So I don't care if Rock Nation can't $1 million. I'm good, but I can't buy those things. You understand me? So I feel like this is the perfect for me. So I'm here.
All right. And loyalty is very, very important. So also just drop a jewel, drop a verse, do something before we let you go.
I drop a jewel, yo. You're funny. So
Drop a
I
jewel.
tell
Oh,
artists,
not like that, then right. Not like that. I meant a jewel, a gem.
shit. Um,
Some
I
wise
tell listen.
words.
I tell yeah, some wise words. I tell people, man, don't go with the flow. Be the flow, man. Um, be yourself always. Do things your way, the way that you set out to do them, and don't let nobody tell you you can't do it that way. So
Right,
put God first. So don't go with the flow.
right.
Be the flow. You're gonna be all right.
Yes. We're gonna be all right, y'all. 2021. Be on the lookout. I want to thank you for joining me, Nimrod, as always. And I
Thank you
could
so
come up with many
much,
more
Queen.
questions. Huh? Say that again?
I said thank you so much. Thank you so much, Queen, for
Yes,
having me.
yes. Yes, of course. So, I also need you to send me another music video because I want to show both sides of Nimrod during this interview. So, if you can, send me the link to one more music video before we air this. And once again, thank you so much. I wish you all the best going forward. Definitely
Mm,
keep in touch. And I guess I'll be bumping into you soon somewhere. You know how we do. We always bumping into each other somewhere. All right. Be safe along your travels, and we'll talk soon.
you know how we do.
Right,
That's all
right,
right. Uh,
right. Right and
Ma,
right.
talk to you later, love.
Okay. All right, y'all. So now you have it. There was some really, I'm gonna do like a little recap for y'all right now because it's very important that some of the things that we touched upon was loyalty. It's very important to find you a good team that stands behind you and believes in the passion and the goals of the company. That is very, very important. It's very important whether you're an artist and you're looking for management that you find the right fit that you find a company that is actually meeting your needs. Like just how a company is looking at you to see if you can fulfill their needs or bring them money or help them meet their goals. You as an artist should also walk into a meeting with the same energy. You should make sure that all your needs are going to be met before you go into this partnership with any company or any business relationship or even any relationship, right? You have to make sure that your needs are met. Also, artists, like he mentioned, your numbers. Your numbers are very, very important. It gives you a lot of leverage. When you do go have the opportunity to sit down with a company and negotiate some things, some details of contracts, your numbers, that's like money for you. You know, that can help you increase your money, and it can help you have a bargaining tool, you know, not just having followers in your neighborhood or just your friends sharing it, to have the ability to have other people that don't even know you to share your music and love your music. That's also a very, very important thing. And we talked about paperwork. We all know. We done seen the New Edition movie. We done heard the TLC story. We done seen so many stories that's out right now on television that talks about how important paperwork is. So I don't really need to go into that. You know, anything that you need to know about the business, you know, it is online. You can Google just about anything. You don't even have to know the proper titles for everything. You can Google it and you can get that information. So I hope that you've actually learned something from watching this interview. Some very important points was made. I hope you enjoyed the music video and the music. The links were actually put up. Make sure you support Nymrod. Go on IG. I think it's Nymrod_federal. Make sure you support me as well, Deborah Coco on Facebook. And you can find me on Instagram, Deborah_Coco_JGTM. And I also have another page, Just Give Me the Mic, also. And if you would like to be a guest on the show, as of right now, we're doing it virtual. So all I have to do is send you a link. If you want to be a guest, you don't have to worry about coming to the studio, or whether you live in the New York City area. You can call me from any place and in the world, and we can send you that link, and you'll be able to do an interview. And we would highlight. I would be more than happy to highlight any skills, anything that you want to talk about. This is a very important time to have content online because everybody's home during COVID. Everybody could just press on a link and get to see who you are and learn all about you. So I also want to talk about what Nimrod friend had said. I have actually went into acting. I've been doing a couple of roles and a couple of different things. So you can actually find me right now in Pocket Full of Game 1, which is on Tubi. If you have that on, you know, go just download Tubi. I think it is called Deja Vu Films, and you'll be able to see Pocket Full of Game 1. It is a very, very good film. They're actually filming Pocket Full of Game 2 right now. Also, we're launching Juicy, the web series, on Just Give Me the Mic. So we'll be running that for a couple of weeks. And if you have a web series that you would like to have featured, I would be more than happy to work something out and try to feature projects, whether it's a short film that's maybe less than an hour, less than 30 minutes. Let me know. I am more than happy to promote positive projects. If you're a poet, if you're a comedian, if you're an artist or a business owner and you would like an interview, make sure you hit me up. Again, that email is just give me the mic 12. Write to me. And if you have any suggestions for the show, write to me and let me know. You can catch Just Give Me the Mic on Sunday nights at 10 p.m. on channel 68. Cablevision, and on Fios channel, I think it's 2134. You'll be able to catch us. We also come on MNN2 in Manhattan at 8 p.m., so you can catch us there. And if you're not in the networked area, you can also go to, I think it's Bronxnet.tv. You can go on to the Bronxnet website. You can, at 10 o'clock on Sundays when the show is actually launching on the air, you can catch the stream of the show on the Bronxnet website as well. So support your girl, Deborah Coco. Make sure you subscribe to us on YouTube as well. Just give me the mic. We're going to be launching on Tubi under Deja Vu Films as well, or Deja Vu Television Network. That's a new partnership that hopefully you'll be able to catch. Just give me the mic on there as well. Send me footage, send me funny snippets, send me jokes, send me all of that. I would love to air it on the show as well. I'm trying to get a variety of different content. 2021, I definitely am looking to mix it up a bit. So I want to thank you for joining us this evening. I really, really hope that you enjoyed the show. And we'll be back next week or in 2 weeks with a brand new interview for you. Check it out. Stay tuned. And many, many peace and blessings to you. Good night.
Where I'm at? Where you at?
I'm on the boardwalk. I'm waiting for you.
You on the boardwalk? I'm on the beach. Come to the sand.
Waiting for me. You on the sand?
Yeah. Yo, so like is Nymrod with you though?
Yeah, he right here. We about to pull up to you right now.
Shut about a love show. Check. Missy. Shit. Let's conquer the world, baby. I'm talking about me and you, Pinky and the brain shit. This life is so beautiful, what can I do for you? Baby girl, just say it, take you anywhere you wanna go. Mommy, just name it, that's it. Of course, I'll be the anchor to your ship, the kiss to your lips. That'll make everything legit, it's Chris. I never met a woman like this. When she gone, she the one that I miss. Man, I'm feeling real sick. I know that it's right, cause the more chickens I fuck, the more I love my wife. And the more time we spend, the more I know it's right. Basically, I'm just trying to brace your soul. I'm the judge to this case, mine, this case is closed. When I'm saying let's do this till we great and old, take my hand, I'll be more than your man. Give you my world, I'll do the best that I can.
You can't keep eyes off my body. Make you won't come pull up on me. I will not fight your energy. No stopping. You can't keep eyes off my body. Make you won't come pull up on me. I will not fight your energy. No stopping.
Let's conquer the world, baby. I'm talking about me and you, Bonnie and Clyde shit. This life is so beautiful, this what I do for you. Love you down to your cuticles. Rub your back, let you know that I'm into you. This love is mental, let me paint you a picture. Christian Dior, out of town with a spritzer. Pushing the common fist up, always Mr. and Mrs. Shopping speeds in Paris, every day is like Christmas. Shit, you be my angel, I'll be your protection. Love with an erection, straight down from perfection. Can't you see the connection? Baby girl, we meshing. We can take this world over in sections. We can take this world over in seconds. Take the time, spend the nights, get the lessons. Take the time, spend the nights, get the reference. Take the time, spend the night, I'm trying to check it, baby.
You can't